We're good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Thank you for everybody who are calling in. I know it's the day before New Year's Eve and people have plans, are super busy, but I was like, you know what? If we're going to get it in, let's just go ahead and get it in. So I knew a lot of people couldn't call in, and that's okay. That's why Grace is going to screenshot record, and she's going to share it in the team page so people can replay it, watch it back, or even yourself for your reference. So before I start, I always do shout out. So I want to say congratulations to all the girls who promoted and all the girls who hit Fast Start, all the girls who sponsored and hit their goals. I just want to say congratulations. So December was a slower month than usual, but it wasn't as bad as what I thought it would be. It really, really wasn't. So I just want to let you know, though, that January will be a little bit more slower for sales, but it should be huge for recruiting. We've got the, trip incentive. We got the welcome back kit that I'm going to hit briefly on. And we've got this awesome Kudos that I'm going to talk about. So, and a lot of people were like, well, let's just wait till after Christmas. We'll wait till after Christmas. But you know what? So it's after Christmas. So you ladies should already have reached out to those prospects for your January and just went ahead, just say, hey, I'm just checking in. How was your Christmas? Don't immediately start off and say, oh, well, join my team. Now it's after Christmas. Don't do that. Just check in and say, hey, how was your Christmas? And what's your plans for New Year's? And see what they say, kind of break the ice a little bit. So the welcome back kit, this call, I literally have 3 things I'm going to talk about. It's going to be a short call, and I'm going to open up for questions. But the welcome pack kit is a really, really awesome deal. It's the first time that Unique's ever done this. I never in a million years thought that they would do this. But for $75, anybody who has fallen off your team, completely deactivated, so not in the red, that means completely fell off your team, can spend $75 and get the welcome back kit and get qualified for the $125. So they're going to get credit for $125 by only spending $75. And check this out. They're also going to get royalties paid for the $125. So they're going to get 20% on the $125 when they come back. So huge, massive incentive for those people. If you've got someone on your team that has fallen off, you already should have been reached out to them. If not, you should do that. You should do that very, very quickly, at least before the new year, okay? Michelle's here.
I know it.
Oh, I'm like busted. Don't be talking.
She's home, so she made it to the team meeting. Anyway, welcome back. So that's huge. So make sure that you're reaching out to those. If you don't have anybody that has fallen off of your team, that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. You don't want to build a team and your people to fall off. You just don't. Now, we have the kidnappers, and if those kidnappers fell off, this is another great opportunity for them to get a steal, spend $75, get all this product, and come back in for 90 more days if they fall off again. But you know what? You never know. You never know what those kidnappers are going to do. So don't ever underestimate a kidnapper, like I always say. Does anybody have questions about the welcome back deal for January? Because I really don't want to go too much into it. We posted a lot. Sophia posted a lot. But if you have questions, go ahead and unmute yourself, and we can answer those questions.
That just starts in January, right? They can't purchase it till January.
Yeah, it's just in January. And let me tell you real quick. So Wendy, that I just welcomed back today, I just spoke to her yesterday. She's probably going to see this video too. So hi, Wendy. She just ordered $100 in product from me yesterday. And I asked her, do you just want to pay the $125 and rejoin and buy from yourself? She said, no, I'm just going to buy from you. Okay, no big deal. She messaged me this morning and she's like, do you have the concealer? And I said, well, I have one concealer, but I don't have the color that you want. I was like, but I can order it for you. She's like, you know what? Yeah, let me think about it. Next thing you know, she messaged me today and she's like, I reactivated and just now saw the welcome back kit and I should have waited. She's like, wish Jake would have told me. And I said, who's Jake? And she says, oh, Jake's the guy that was helping me with Unique. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, well, I talked to you yesterday about joining before this incentive got announced, and she told me she did not want to rejoin. Now, if I would have just messaged her back this morning and said, I should have thought, totally my fault, lesson learned. Once she asked for that concealer, it should have immediately sparked in my brain to be like, okay, there's this welcome back kit. If you're going to spend $30 on concealer, you can spend $75 and get all this stuff. And she would have immediately done it. She did it on her own anyway. So do not wait. Do not wait to reach out to those people who have fallen off in your team for them to come back. And that is going to be huge for momentum for your business, because what's going to happen is, say, for instance, you had 3 people fall off, and those 3 people go back and spend $75 to get back reactivated. Well, they get credit for 125 PRS. So that's what? I can't do the math. What's...
I wasn't even listening.
Anyway, it's $375. Sharon, quit laughing. I'm horrible at math. It's like $300-something towards your company sales. So that's huge for your momentum, right? So think about that.
What were the numbers?
125 times 3.
375.
375. I thought it was 375. Whatever. Okay, so again, so just, I know corporate is also sending all the presenters that deactivated. They're sending them an email, but a lot of people don't check their email. A lot of people, change their email. So just really reach out to those people. I mean, I know that I've had like 25 people fall off, so it's going to be huge for me in January if those people come back. Okay, so moving on, if no one has any questions about the welcome back kit, that is huge for January, especially if you have a lot of people that fall off your team. Okay, so who all knows about the Kudos? I know that Brianna shared the Kudos, the FAQ. That actually was announced by mistake. They did not mean to put that in FAQ. And you know why they don't do that? Because it builds a suspense. People look forward to that Kudos. You do not want to announce the Kudos right now in your VIP groups, because you don't want to hurt your sales now. I know we only have today and tomorrow left for December, but let me tell you, amazing things happen. Amazing things happen at the last day of the month. I've seen it. I've seen people shoot up $350, $400 in one day and get promoted. I've seen it before, okay? So don't announce the Kudos. Wait till January to announce your Kudos, because all you're doing is you announce, hey, spend $50 and get a free eyelash curler. If they wanted to spend $50, they're going to wait till January to do it. They're not going to do now. So you don't want to hurt yourselves now to do that. But yeah, the Kudos is awesome. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about ways that we can boost the Kudos on January 1. So $50. Are you going to post? We're not going to post on our walls and just say, spend $50 and you can say that, spend $50 and get a free eyelash curler, right? But you're going to make bundles. You're going to make it easy for them. You're not going to just say, spend $50 so they go on there and just want the foundation, and then they don't know what else to get. So you're going to give them a bundle. So not only are they getting the eyelash curler, but you're also giving them a discount, okay? You're going to make it where they don't want to say no. Because the foundation and the brush together, you're going to have to use the blusher brush, because the blusher brush is $29, and then the foundation is $39. So what's 39 plus 29, Michelle?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's, let's round it up.
$68.
$68.
This is difficult.
Okay. So what you could do is you could say, well, I'll give you these and give them a little bit of sale. So you could say, originally this, you're getting it for this, and you're getting the eyelash curler. So you know kind of how we did the other bundles and we kind of upsell product? That's what you want to do. So you don't want them to go on your website and just spend $50 to get that eyelash curler. You want them to spend so much more. So even if you take like $3 or $4 off a bundle, the ideal bundle, right? Like the cream brush, the cream shadow, the foundation brush, the primer, and the powder compact foundation. You bundle those together, they're going to spend more than $50, but they're still getting a deal. So definitely upsell when you use this to your advantage when you're doing your Kudos marketing, okay? Don't just put $50 on there, because I guarantee you they're going to go on there and buy just $50. That's all they're going to do. All right, so you want to make sure they're getting a deal that they don't want to be. Does anybody have any questions on that, or do you want to add to it at all? So what we can start doing, I'll probably work on it myself if you girls want to too. You already know you're getting eyelash curler, so start thinking of some ideas like graphics to say, you know how we use PhotoFi and we say, get this bundle and save $10, but you're really getting, an $80 value, because you're getting the value of the eyelash curler and then you're getting the money off the bundle. So you're going to say total savings of this. Okay? All right, good. Check. We're going to move on. No, Michelle said that's hustling. It is. That's what you got to do. You got to hustle. Okay. Okay, I got 2 more things I want to talk about, and then I'm going to completely open it up for ideas and discussion with you girls. Okay? This is probably the most team call I ever did, but I went from having a long page of notes to like consolidating it because I didn't want to like keep us on the phone for 2 hours. But business pages. So there's been a lot of talk about the business pages, and I'm getting questions from lots of you girls about, should I get rid of my VIP group if I have a business page? Absolutely not. You want to have a business page and you want to have a VIP group, okay? You don't have to have a business page. It's highly recommended if you want to expand your circle. So I posted in the team page today about the purpose of a VIP page. That is your customer base group, okay? So anybody who is your friends obviously should be in your VIP group. Anybody who showed interest and maybe be a potential customer and don't mind being in the group, add them to the group. And any of your customers that's ever bought from you ever before needs to be in your VIP group, okay? Hands down. That is where you're going to build your closest relationships, in my opinion, in your VIP group. For example, the series that I just shared with you girls, the New Year, New You, that series is not meant to make sales. Will you make sales? You might. You might make sales, but the whole idea with that is to build a connection with your customer base group, to get them to trust you. It's going to increase traffic on your group. I know that my VIP group, to be honest with you, I have like 1,300 women in that group, and I'll get maybe 6 or 7 likes and a couple comments depending on what post I do. But that doesn't mean people aren't looking at it. Like, people are seeing it, they're just not commenting. And you guys know how the Facebook algorithm type thing works, and that's why we've been posting these pictures about, how old will you be in 2016? Seriously? Like, that's probably the dumbest question ever. Like, really, I don't care how old you're going to be. Live around, you laughing at me? Like, I really don't care how old you're going to be. But you know what that does? That increases your algorithm on your Facebook, because the more people that comment, the more that post will show up on your people's news feeds. For example, someone comments on my page that normally doesn't comment, okay? They don't comment on my makeup stuff. They might be a guy. Posts like that to kind of increase, because people love that stuff. They love that stuff. You're there to entertain people, and that's what they like to see. So in your VIP group, you don't get that as much as you do on your personal wall, because it is a group, right? So groups don't show up on, I don't know, do groups show up on news feeds? I don't think they do. I think you got to just click on the notification, and then you see it, right? You don't always see it show up on your news feed. So it's very important. So if you're going to do a series like this, it needs to be genuine. It needs to be consistent, right? And you need to really, really build a relationship with your customers, because when they see that you are trying to help them and you're not trying to just buy from them all the time, and you're really providing value to their life when they wake up every day, believe me, after these 10 days is up, they're going to be more apt to click on your notification for your group more now, right? Because they're not going to be like, oh my God, here goes Kendra again with another selfie, like, and half-faced, like, it's good to switch it up, and you're building that connection with them, and that's what you really, really want. You want them to trust you, okay? And then you want them to refer you to other people, and that's what you're doing by this New Year, New You series, okay? What I recommend with that, and I'm going to do mine tonight, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture before when I had brown hair.
Oh, Jesus.
Not completely old, like old picture, but a picture where you could definitely tell it was before Unique, okay? And then I'm going to take a picture now. I'm going to put them side by side, and it's going to say New Year, New You. And I'm probably honestly just going to use the same opening that I did in the series. Someone just texted me, I need to order makeup. Isn't that awesome that is? So I'm going to share it on my wall, and I'm going to say, check out this New Year, New You series. It's going to provide clean eating tips. It's going to provide self-confidence tips. So those women in my group that may not always click on my notification, they may not see that, right? But if they're on my friends and they're on my wall and they see that, they're going to be more apt to go check it out on my VIP group. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Does anybody have any questions about the series? Okay, so back to business pages. So your VIP group, that's what the purpose of it, in my opinion, is. It's more of an intimate setting, personal customer relationship. Your business page, on the other hand, is not going to be your friends and your family and your cousin and your mother, okay? It's going to be people that you don't even know. You might have people in there that you know, but your business page is going to expand your circle to anybody and everybody across the globe, okay? You really have to be strategic when you're posting on your business page because you don't know these people. They have no connection to you. So if they're not intrigued by your post, they will not like your page. These are considered your fans, like your fan-based page. It's not going to be just about makeup. If Libriana, you're a mom, okay? Post mommy stuff. Grace, mom, home, you guys both, like, just share, things based around that you can connect with. You know what I mean? Military, too, for Grace, because she's a military mom. No, you are too, Libriana, huh? Is your husband still in the military? No? Okay. Well, you used to be. Okay. And, just think of some things that you can connect with, that you like, that you enjoy. Hair tips, whatever the case may be. People like that. And you want people to share your post. Shares are amazing. Because when they're sharing your stuff on your business wall, people are seeing that on their newsfeed. Okay, just like when people have parties and they open up their circle to you, that's what happens when they're sharing your post. So what I recommend doing to kind of kick off your business page, don't go spamming your friends and saying, that little invite to like my page button. Don't do that. What I recommend doing is getting your closest BFF, mom, cousin, whoever that's close to you that supports you in what you do. Have them share a photo that's on your business page. Don't have them go like my friend's page. Don't do that. But get a really, really nice picture that you think that her circle of friends would like. Post it on your business page, right? And then have your mom or your sister share it on her wall and say, oh my God, this is so awesome. This is such an awesome idea. It could be a hair tutorial. It could be anything. This is such an awesome idea. When all her friends see that she shared that post, they're going to click on that and they're going to probably like your page. I mean, come on, you guys do it right. You go through your newsfeed and you see an awesome hair tutorial and you're like, wow, you either share it or you like it, right? So that's what you're going to be doing on your business page. And that is what you're going to be doing to build your circle. All right. You can increase your likes on your page and your fan page without paying any money. You just have to be consistent and you have to be strategic about it. I know Grace posted, and I posted one for $10. Sophia posted one for $10, and she got 400 likes on her page. It was crazy. She boosted for $10, and she boosted it in France. She boosted it in France. She would get France girls to like her page, and then guess what? One day she's going to post "Join my team" from France, and people might start commenting on her, to her page about that. So that's a little bit how you cannot really pay a lot of money and boost outside your normal circle. That's pretty much all I have about business pages. Do you girls have any questions about that before I move on? Because I don't want there to be any confusion as far as VIP, what content should be in there, and your business page.
Okay, so I have a question. I noticed that a lot of business pages don't have the name unique in it, and I saw that Sophia said that that's a good thing to not have it in there. So would you recommend me, because right now it's just Unique Beauty by Libriana, should I just take that out? Because I've been thinking about changing it anyways before I do, I'm going to do some branding stuff this year, so.
Yeah, absolutely. You should have nothing unique inside your, I don't recommend unique being inside your, if you have a domain name or your, beauty page or your business page. I don't recommend it at all because unique is a company, right? But the unique is not. You know what I kind of get what I'm saying at is this is your business, so you want to make it yourself. Like Libriana said, you want to brand yourself. You're not unique. You don't work for Unique Corporate. You work for you. You work for Missy. You work for Sharon. You work for yourself, right? So you make it what you want to make it. You don't put unique in there because people sometimes shy away from that. You want to build connections with them outside of that. So speaking of that, you should not have that you work for Unique Corporate on your Facebook wall. You should have you're an owner at Glamorous by Grace. Like mine's, I'm an owner at Beauty is Fearless. Missy, you should say owner at Lash by Missy. Your business page should be linked to your personal wall. So when they click on that where you work at, boom, it shows up right on your business page. It takes them right there. Ever since I started doing that, I have a shop now. Click, and on my insights and my ad manager, I can track how many people click on my website through my Facebook page. And in 1 week, I had 7 clicks, and I'd never had that before I did that. So make sure that you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in the team page, if you are not familiar with business page, I know myself, I'm really, really going to crack down this weekend and get my business page what I want. I'm going to link my YouTube channel to it and so forth. But there's videos that I post on the team page that talks about widgets and apps that you can attach to your business page. YouTube, you can attach the join my team right there. You can attach the, there's different things that you can say. So say, for instance, if you want to say, join my team, I'm probably going to change that join my team. I don't really like that. I did that when I was a newbie. I put join my team, and it's a button you click, and it takes them right to the register now on my website, because you can link specific URLs to it. So in the team page, if you take a look, there are YouTube videos that will walk you through exactly how to do that. That's what I used to do mine. I haven't cracked the YouTube one yet. I have to find that video that really is dummified to help me understand. But when I find that, I'll post a team page for you as well. But it's very important that you brand yourself, like Libriana said. Ever since I started branding myself, like amazing things have happened. Not only did it boost my confidence a little bit of who I was, but it let other people see that I was confident as well. And when I'm confident with myself, they are confident in me and they trust me. So it's very, very important to brand yourself.
I've been noticing that a lot, because I just started trying to brand myself a little bit more. So I made my business page my Glamorous by Grace, which is also like my domain name. Trying to brand yourself as best you can, and just getting whatever name you come up with, make that like a household name for your friends. Like, you want them to know your name, your business name, like, oh yeah, like, my friend, whoever, I think that that's just like something it's really easy to do, and it just really makes a huge difference in your business. So
it does. I've actually, since I've been posting, like when I had Tara Mark do our team logo, which I haven't gotten to work on that yet. I will find a t-shirt spot. I have a couple people in mind. I just haven't finalized it yet. So as soon as I do that, I will put it out there, and then we'll start ordering t-shirts and ball caps, whatever you want for yourself, the swag. So I went through Tara's Mark, and she just did my Facebook page. I got a cover photo for our team page as well, by the way. I just haven't posted it yet. I was going to start using it in January. But when I post that stuff, I got people messaging me personally saying, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, okay, it's just really weird. People really, really start noticing you. So when you brand yourself like that. So, it's a professional thing. You really, really, really need to put some thought into it, because it's your business and you want people to take you seriously as well. Real quick before I open the floor up, I want to hit briefly on France. Holy moly, you guys. I'm not even kidding you when I tell you this is out of control. I've worked very, very hard the last week, to the point that I thought I was going to have a brain aneurysm one day, and I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. But it is so worth it. Grace has teamed up with me. She's making videos, and she's been such a huge help. And I want to personally thank you, and publicly thank you right now for everything that you've done. Kept me sane for sure, and Sophia too. But I went the back way on Power Editor, and I boosted an ad. Okay, and I had Sophia sit with me for about 3 hours one day, and we walked through it, and she taught me, and I put it off for like a week, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do this. And let me tell you, I boosted this ad, and just long story short, it's been a lot of work, it's been a lot of traffic in my email. I probably get about 80 messages a day. We have 79 women right now in a private France group that is ready and excited to join on February 1st, to the point where they're asking me if they need to take off work to join. They even think I'm coming there. Like, it's insane. And they all speak English. Some of them speak 4 languages. Some of them speak German. Some of them are from Germany and live in Paris. people, we are open in Germany. Like, this is, it's insane. I'm getting chills thinking about it. So I really want to offer that to all of you. I will personally sit on the phone with you. I will Skype with you. I will FaceTime with you. I'm not going to talk about how to do it right now because it is very time consuming. Grace and I did it. It took us about 45 minutes to an hour. Got her set up though, and she boosted her ad for 2 days. That's all she had to do. And I don't know, she had tons of comments, tons of likes, and then that's all she wanted to do because, you know, it does. The more money you spend, obviously, the longer you do it, the more money it's going to cost. It's totally worth it. It's tax write-off. But if you are interested in doing that, it's not mandatory. But if you're interested in doing that, I will help you. You just set aside to talk, call me. I'll set aside to talk to you, and we'll get it hooked up. But let me tell you, it's crazy. We launch in almost like 1 month, okay? And if you are going to expand into another country, if you want to really take your business to the next level, this is the way to do it. I promise you this is the way to do it. If we even get 15 girls to join that day from France, it's going to be massive for our team. If you want to, reach out, even if you reach out and only find 3 girls, if you have 1 girl from France that ends up wanting to join from your team, she's going to network and she's going to build her team over in France, and it's just going to go from there. France, these women are huge makeup people, okay? They're into fashion. Almost, probably 3/4 of the girls, right, Grace, on our thing are either fashion designers, they do makeup for a living, they do it for the movies. I've got women who speak 4 languages. They're all entrepreneurs. They're hustlers. They want this. They're beautiful. And I was alarmed at first because there's a lot of Middle Eastern women in there, Grace. There's like a lot of different races. They're just wonderful women. They come from it's like the melting pot. It's like New York. They come from all across the world, and they're in Paris to fulfill their dreams of fashion or whatever. Like another thing too, there's tons of students in there that are living with families, and they're going to school and they want to do this business on the side. And we're meeting them, and it's amazing and it's great. And I've been chatting with them, and it's been very time consuming because I wake up and I have 29 messages when I woke up this morning. Not kidding.
And they want to join like today. Like they're like, how can I join right now? And you're like, we're telling them, okay, well, it's going to happen on, in February, and it's going to be like this much money. And they're like, okay, I'm excited. I can't wait. Like they are ready to go. It's crazy. It's just seriously insane. And we're asking them to like add their friends, like ask their friends, so they can start pre-building their teams, and they're like on it. They're sharing it on their walls. They're, posting like, I'm with this company. Like as of February, I'm with this company. It's crazy. It's seriously crazy. It's just insane. It's seriously insane. And they all speak English, all of them. I was really intimidated because I was like, I don't speak French. Like I can barely speak like a little tiny bit of Spanish. Like how am I going to do this? But they all speak English, and then they're like, their friends all speak French. So then they can talk to their teams in French and teach them, whatever we teach them. So it's really cool. It's super, super exciting.
It is. And when we boosted the ad, I boosted it to only English-speaking people. I didn't boost it to anybody who didn't speak English. So when people are seeing this ad, I boosted to a specific financial. They had to make a certain amount of money because I didn't want to deal with, I can't afford it. I don't want to waste my time. So they had to make over $40,000 a year, and they spoke English and in France, and I boosted it to like a bunch of different like other, stay-at-home moms and things like that. But let me tell you, so I'm not going to go any further in that. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I want you girls to be able to do this, and you get the same opportunity and help you like Sophia helped me. And but you have to reach out. Like I can't even do a video on this because you will call me because you'll be confused anyway. I promise you. I was doing it with Grace. I'm like, oh my God, just click here. Like it was still a trial and error. So I'm willing to do that. I just need you to reach out to me and tell me that you want to do it. And we'll set aside a time, and I'll call you, and we will do it over the phone together. So that's all I have. I'm going to stop there, and then hopefully you girls brought your questions so we can kind of discuss those if you had any, questions that you had or want some, better ideas. I'm all yours. Anybody?
I have a question for Grace. You said that you kind of like designed your own logo.
Mhm.
How did you do that? Do you have a video on that, or like how many pointers or tips or what programs?
So I have this. It's like a paper cutting machine. If you've heard of Cricut or Silhouette, I have a Silhouette, and it has like a program for like creating different like things like cards and stuff. But I totally use that to like design all my pictures and everything like that. And it's a little tricky to use, but it's super amazing. You can download the program for free. You don't have to have the machine to like cut or anything. But you can do like different fonts and different backgrounds. There's a ton of YouTube videos on like how to use the program. But I just did it in there. And if you had like an idea of like, oh, this is what I want it to look like, I could totally help you design it. I told Misty that already. She's gonna start brainstorming some ideas for like what she wants. But I can do pretty much anything. So if you have like a set image or font or whatever, colors, you can let me know and I can make something for you. But otherwise, that's what I use is that program. So and I made like a super quick cover photo for my business page. It just says like Glamorous by Grace, and then I had like my own like little slogan, which is confidence one lash at a time. But I like put that together just to start branding myself. So but you can probably make something with a lot of different like photo type programs too.
You know what too is good is PicMonkey.
Oh yeah.
PicMonkey. I use that when I make my cover photos, when I give you girls the shout outs. I use that, and there's a Facebook template on PicMonkey. So you just click on the Facebook template, and there's all different kind of things that you can do on there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And also, because I did that too on our France Beauty group or whatever, I did an overlay of a flag and this gorgeous woman on there, and did text.
Oh, okay, saw that.
Yeah. So I did that. So I did all that on PicMonkey, and they have a Facebook thing on there too if you don't have the Silhouette or don't know how to use it, because zips to that Silhouette thing. I'm like, oh, I can't do that.
That's just what I use because I use it for like crafting and stuff, so I'm used to using it. So,
Okay.
Yep.
Anybody else have any questions? That was a good question.
No, but I wanted to say congratulations to Grace on getting to pink.
Thanks.
Well, she's actually blue, but she qualified pink this time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's a super important thing. Like once you qualify pink or qualify blue, like getting back to pink, then it's just a really big goal to hit once you hit that, because I don't know, it's just really important to hit that again. So I'm super excited. This month has been really hard for, I think, like, it's been really hard for me, and it's been really hard for like my whole team. And so getting to pink was like a really big challenge for us this month. And so just to hit that again is really exciting, because I've hit it since I've hit pink. Since I reached pink, I've always been pink every month. And so this month I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that again, because it's just been really challenging. But I've just been really pushing outside my comfort zone even more, and just really trying to reach out to everybody. So anyways,
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is a good job. And yeah, she has. It's been huge. And that's another thing about goals is how can I put this? Goals, you have to have goals. If you don't have a goal that you're shooting for, you're literally just hoping that you're going to sell something. You're hoping that you'll hit pink, or you're hoping that you'll even qualify. You don't want to hope. You have to be really determined. Like, I can't say I want to get green this month and just hope green is going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen if I just sit back and watch you girls hope that you girls sell. Hope that you girls share the product. Hope that it doesn't work like that, In this business, you have to be very passionate. I want to hit on this before I go. You don't need a degree to do direct sales. You don't need a bachelor's degree. You don't need a master's degree. You don't need to have all this education. You don't have to have any of that. You have to have passion. You have to have self-motivation, and you have to have the drive to do it. You don't need any of that other stuff. You could be straight out of high school and do this business. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can self-motivate yourself, you set yourself goals, and what's the first one? And you have passion. You have passion in the products. You have passion in the mission. You have passion at what you do. You have a passion at helping people. And when you look at that big picture, that's all you need. You know, you've got women who never had a degree that are doing this and making thousands of dollars a month and been doing this business for 2 years. So it's very, very doable. You just have to have the passion. And part of that is to set yourself goals and be determined. This job is not easy. Because if it was easy, everybody would be millionaires with Unique, right? It's not easy because it's you're 100% accountable and responsible for everything that you do. You don't have someone above you saying, oh, Kendra, you didn't do this today. Oh, Grace, you didn't do this today. You know, you have to do that yourself. And if you don't have that, then you're not. That's why direct sales weeds out those people who don't have self-motivation, who don't have that self-drive and determination. Because if it was easy, if it fell in our laps, then everybody would be doing it. So I just want you guys to remember that. You don't need a degree. You don't need all this education. You just need drive, determination, and being very passionate about it. That is it. That is all you need. And because they're your goals, and I want to drive you to meet your goals, but I can't make you motivated. I can't make you. I can help, but I can't build your drive and passion. So you have to do that on your own. And I know a lot of you girls are, and I can feel it, and that's what drives my passion, because you're so passionate, and it just fuels the fire. But I'm always here to help. You guys have my number. You know you can text me. You know you can message me, any single day. I don't care what time it is. You know I'm always on my phone. If I can't get right back to you, I'll say, hey, I can't get right back to you. But I want to see you girls do, above what you think that you can do. And last but not least, convention. I want to know real quick, is any of you plan on going to convention? I know you better get a job, because I'm going. I got a job. Grace, Libriana, how far along are you going to be in August?
Oh, the baby's here in April, so
oh my gosh,
we'll be good. A mommy getaway.
Yeah. So you plan on going?
I would really like to go. Still kind of deciding because it's far out, but hopefully my mom's best friend lives in St. Louis, so hopefully I can get her to come with me so the baby can come and she can keep the baby. So
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to talk her into it.
Well, listen, if you guys come, I did reserve 2 rooms already for our team, and if I don't get them full, I'm going to have to cancel the one, because obviously I don't want to have to pay, $2,500 for 2 rooms, but just let me know. And the early bird special registration ends on the 15th of January. And keep in mind, when you buy your convention ticket, it's 1,000 points, bonus points, towards your incentive trip.
Wait, how much is it?
The convention ticket. I think it's
convention.
I think it's
$249.
$249 right now.
It's $249. It's $299 regularly. And let me tell you, when you go to convention, you get way more than $249 in stuff. Last year, we got a lipstick. I got all 3 eyebrow sets, light, medium, dark. I got all 3 colors. I got the brand new catalog. I got a charm. I obviously got gala night. We had a huge dinner. All the food's provided during the day. What else I get for makeup wise? I got something else and I can't remember. We got pretty much we got a sample of all the new stuff that came out, except the foundations and stuff like that. But it was great, and then it's very emotional. Of course, I cried the whole time I was there, because it's just very emotional, but it's definitely worth it, and you won't regret it. It's tax write-off. You get 1,000 bonus points, and it's just great. It's just great, so you will not regret it, I promise you. So just let me know if you're going to go to convention sooner than later, just so we can start planning.
Can you explain the 1,000 bonus points? What does that mean? For go ahead.
For the trip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the trip, now this year I think is going to be a little bit different, because Melanie announced that they're going to start the qualification period now on February 1st, which means what? We get less time to qualify. Last year was January to the end of May. That was our full qualification period. Well, the way they did it last year is you had to get so many points certain milestones in order to get the trip. So I think don't quote me, I'm 100% correct, but I think it was like if you got 10,000 points, you got like 10 catalogs. If you got 15,000 points, you got the $75 Y cash. If you got 20,000 points, you got the trunk, the big makeup trunk. 25,000 points, you got the cruise, or 30,000 points, something like that. So if you get all the way up to 30,000 and earn the cruise, you're getting everything along the way. So it's based on a point scale system. So, for example, some ways that we were able to earn points last year was if you promoted. If you promoted, get 1,000 points. If you requalified at the color that you're at, you get 2,000 points. If you recruit, you might get 500 points. If you recruit and that person advances, you might get 2,000 points.
Oh, okay.
One month they had double PRS. So if my PRS was $2,000 that month, I got 4,000 points.
Okay.
Okay. One month it was like sell so many Kudos, get this many points. So they really give you a lot of different ways that you can do points. It's not PRS. It's recruiting. It's mentoring your team, making sure your team promotes. It's you promoting. It's your PRS, your team's PRS. There's a whole, thing that goes into the points. So if you buy the convention ticket, then you get 1,000 bonus points towards the cruise.
Got it. And Melanie put out that there's 2 different incentive trips this time?
There was last time too, but the last one was like way up, like it was like 45,000.
I think you had to be. Well, I think you had to be like a black level. I read it was like to go. It was like to can't remember where, but you had to be black level to get that, and then you also had to get like a certain amount of points or something. But I don't know. This one sounds different, so I'm not sure. It's a surprise.
It's so exciting, and it's not even guaranteed to be a cruise. It could be anything. It might be a cruise. I don't know, but you don't know. You don't know. I don't know where it's at. We don't know anything. So it's very exciting.
Better be a cruise. I better go.
It's very exciting. So, you guys have any questions about that? About the cruise or the trip? Or the trip is real, y'all. I mean, you can do this. I earned that trip in 4 months last year. You can do this.
And you were brand new. You were brand new
I was
too.
brand new. I joined January 11th last year, ladies. I've been doing this almost a year, and I earned that cruise in May. Okay, you can do this. I was brand new, so you girls are like ahead of me as far as like being knowledgeable in your business and things like that. So anybody can do this. I promise you. I bought my convention ticket 2 days after I joined last year. I just had a hunch that I was going to do this. I just jumped in. When I'm a jumper. I jump in, I jump all in, right? I'm a jumper, totally. But do you guys have any other questions?
Just one about the trip. So you can bring you can bring a guest with you?
Yeah, well, last year, I don't know how they're going to do it this year. But last year, they announced last minute. It's actually I think it was like a couple months later. They announced last minute that, hey, if you earn the trip, you get to bring somebody for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not guaranteed it'll be that this year.
Okay.
But that's what they did last year, so you never know. It could be something even better. Who knows? And the kids were allowed to go. You could bring your children for $99. They sold the ticket for like $99. Yeah, but I didn't want to bring the kids.
No, she wanted to bring me, but I had to go to school. So she didn't.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's very, very doable. It's very, very doable if you work hard, and it helps if you have a team. So it's another reason why you ladies should sponsor, because when you have a team and your team's promoting, you get more points for that. Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
Can you tag me in the widgets document that you said that's for the business page?
Yeah, I will. It's in the team page under how to set up your business page. I think it might be in there.
Okay.
I think it might be in that one. And eventually I'll make my own videos. It's just like, I need to get on that and start making more videos, start making the actual screenshot videos like Grace did and saying, okay, this is where you click, this is what you do, because not all the time the way they do it is the easiest way, Mm-hmm. It's not always the easiest way.
I was just going to ask, what your recommendation is for our profile picture for our business pages.
Okay, so for your profile picture for your business page, I recommend it's you. Okay, now I switched my business page to this beautiful French girl 2 weeks ago because I was promoting in France. But since the girls all know me now, I switched it back to a picture of myself. But again, it should be a picture of you, and it needs to be, or it doesn't have to be a picture of you. I recommend it being a picture of you, but it doesn't have to be a picture of you. Okay. As far as recommending what picture it should be, I mean, definitely one that's going to be like, okay, think about it. If you go to someone's business page and it looks like their personal wall, are you going to like their page? Probably not. You definitely want to make your business page a place like it's a professional place, like it's a legitimate business. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if you want, you can take a look at mine. I don't know if you guys like my page or not, but it's just Beauty is Fearless. It's my business page. I have not been consistent on that thing like I should be in the last couple weeks because I've been so busy. But I have my new Facebook thing on there, my new Facebook cover photo that Tara made for me, and then I have the picture that I just posted on my wall yesterday that says, if you beauty something, when should you start being yourself? Remember the 3 faces? I put that on there yesterday. So you can kind of take a look at my page, and it looks more professional because I got all the little widgets in there. I got the apps in there, so it actually looks like a place of business by just my personal wall. Does that kind of answer your question? Probably not, huh?
No, yeah, it does.
Yeah, okay. But
profile picture on the whole page.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. But like the profile picture, you don't have to have it of yourself if you don't want to. You could even have a set of lips up there or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? You can have it just a set of big red lips or something like that.
Where it relates to
yeah, where it relates to what your page. So when they go to your page, they can see that's what it relates to. So if you wanted to do like a nice pink lip of somebody's lips, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, I hope I answered that question. Anybody else? I don't want to keep you guys. Get any questions? Okay. Okay, well, I don't want to keep you guys if you have any questions. You probably will have questions as soon as we hang up. So this call is recorded, though. We're going to share it. I would like to do these more often. And then, you know, if you have any ideas, please bring them to the team calls because that's where we can share them and they're recorded and then the whole team can see, you know, have a different perspective on things because my perspective is not always the best perspective. I mean, I ask people every day. I learn every single day. So, yeah, I just really enjoy hearing your perspective and your take on it because it helps me think outside the box a little bit more. So, again, I appreciate all your feedback and anything that I can do better, anything that you guys want to see, anything to make all of our lives easier, do not hesitate to tell me because sometimes I'm not the brightest and I forget and I get busy and some things that I think that I should be thinking about, I don't think about. So get working on those bundles and share the ideas, be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to go now.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know. I'm thinking the same. Do you hit the red button?
Okay.